Howdy, 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 howdy. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Drive here on June 2nd. Can't believe it, buddy. It's already June here on this post-hump day edition of the Sports Drive here on the Arena Sports Network here on Google Hangouts. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves on this Thursday morning. The best sports talk show you'll hear today is live right now. We're here every Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays here on the Arena Sports Network from 10 to noon Central Time, which makes it 11 to 1 in the East Coast. Except on Fridays, for Potluck Friday, we do go an hour earlier from our usual start time, so we let everybody go off to their weekend and have some fun. But Potluck Friday is probably the most comedic show we do every week. I mean, I should say that because every show there's a lot of comedy that goes into the show, and I think that's a great thing about what we do here on the Sports Drive. Anyways, the public service announcement is always for you oversensitive bitches that can't take any jokes to any degree. This show is a non-politically correct sports talk show. There is some vulgar language throughout the show. There's no bullying on this show.
Yes.
There's no name calling on this show, but we do bust each other's chops in a fun, direct way. And we're just here to have some fun. It's like if me, Sean, Justin, Browning, and the Big Win are in a back porch drinking beer or whatever, talking sports, sitting next to each other. That's basically the vibe I want to get with the show each and every time we do this. And I hope you guys get that too. I know we got a lot of us from all different places around the United States. We got people from blue bumblebee sections of the United States, which we'll talk about in the next couple minutes. But hey, we have some fun. And so if you can't take a joke, if you get upset because I say LeBron James shouldn't be in any conversation better than Michael Jordan, boo-hoo. Grow up, parent, grow up.
It's his opinion.
Get some diapers.
And if I say TNA sucks, it's god awful. Tell me about Matt Hardy and Brother Nero.
Matt Hardy's still wrestling? Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Frank. I'll tell you about that after the show, Frank. All right. Anyways, let's get to the Gene and the introductions. We don't know if the Snowman's showing up. I don't know if he's pulling. He's coming soon, Justin.
Yeah, he's in a meeting.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay. I messaged him and I was like, oh, okay, he's not going to come, but oh well.
All right, let's go to the G Honda introductions. Introducing first from Blue Bumblebee, Idaho. We got a young man who's the golden gopher of sports talks. He reminds me of one of the Oompa Loompas from the Grinch movie. He is an encyclopedia man of all sports. He is a big Boston sports fan. Just when we're not on air, and then he becomes a Twins fan, or a Jets fan, or any other team fan we don't know of as of yet. He is a big fan of the TV show The 80s. He loves the movie Caddyshack, Fever Pitch, I gotta get that correct, and Grease Lightning. And he is the co-host of our show, the self-proclaimed bowling master, the man who gets his haircut at Walmart and malls around all the Blue Bumblebee sections of Idaho, the one and only Sean Mann.
Here. Welcome, everybody, to the Sports Drive on this Thursday, June 2nd, 2016. It's 11:05 a.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 8:05 a.m. on the West. Weather right now, it's kind of like Russia or Berlin out there. It's really quiet.
Like Chernobyl.
Hey, is Lana there?
The Twins and Vikings, Sean. Justin Stuffit, good to see you. Browning, good to see you as well. You big LeBron fan, even though it's sad to see him in the finals again as usual. It makes me sick. Frank, the guy who loves blue bumblebee outfits, how you doing? Of course, good to see
Sean,
you.
pick up your shirt lately and jump up and down going, it's the panda! It's the
Panda!
He's got 3 championships, the Panda does.
Anyways, on that note, introducing next from Blue Bumblebee, Kentucky. We got a young man who eats KFC for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can see him at the KFC Yum Center. He's trying to work out on a lease in Kentucky to actually bring back live wrestling on television from Kentucky. He's trying to work that out. You can see him hanging out with Jim Cornette and his tennis racket at conventions and autograph signings. He is the Troy Gloss of the Sports Drive. He is the one and only, the Brownie Master, Andrew Browning.
What's going on, Josh? What's up, everyone?
Howdy.
Howdy, Brownie.
You're another bully master, aren't you?
Yep.
Dude, he's a wannabe.
Quite frankly, I disagree with the assessment there. I categorically disagree with your bowling skills.
This movie Sean's.
Sorry, not Stephen
Yeah,
Smith.
you need to think of a new talent or a new trying.
I'm good with bowling. I just got to get it down the middle right there.
Dude.
Yeah, how about the Shawn Man hitting chicks line? You know, if he had a hotline, Sean could have his own line. All right, introducing next from Blue Bumblebee, Indiana. You got a young man who you can see hanging out with Larry David, also driving Donald Trump around the United States for his campaign. He is, of course, he's the Rich Eisen of Midwest sports talk.
Why Rich Eisen?
He is the Ned Flanders of sports talk.
What?
He loves wearing his black leather jacket with shades.
Oh, yeah.
He is a Cubs fan. He's a Bulls fan. He's a Bears fan, and he is a Blackhawk fan.
With respect to the White Sox.
In some respects, the White Sox. He's the Bingo Hall master himself. The one and only, the big win, Frank Sprankle.
Kill me, kill me, kill me. Hey, I gotta ask you this question, Glory Hump. What is it with the Rich Eisen comparison now?
I don't know. Like I said, every time I do these intros, I come up with something off the top of my head. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You gotta give me at least.
Yeah, you know what? Though I'll tell you this: I can run the 40 better than Rich Eisen.
Yeah, probably.
I can.
With your new haircut from the last time I saw you in person, you kind of do have a Rich Eisen haircut, by the way. I will say that.
Rich Eisen doesn't have any hair.
You won't be having any hair. I should be saying that I barely turned 22 3 weeks ago, and I'm about to be bald in a couple of years. So
Really? I could not tell. Really, I could not tell.
It's because my hair grows back really fast, and then I hate my hair. Anyways, it's not talk about hair. We can talk about Sean's Walmart adventures another time.
Oh, God.
I got hair.
A gazillion times on this show.
Don't like that at all.
All right, introducing last, and certainly not least, from Florida. I can't say it's Blue Bumblebee because he hasn't said a random ass city from Florida that he actually lives in, unlike Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
You, Sean.
This young man, he is a big wrestling fan. He is a Miami Heat fan, which is unbelievable. He endorses Camping World Stadium and the Miami Marlins Park. He wishes Ozzie Gings should still be the manager for the Marlins. He is a rap bastard himself. He's Justin Hill.
What's going on, everyone? I'm excited for tonight. LeBron James goes up against Stephen Curry.
Oh God, where's
Warriors.
Yeah, wasn't that planned out back in the fall, or planned out a year ago?
Yeah.
I guess so.
That was already planned out.
This is going to be the most overrated NBA Finals ever. Why would we have to see another bore fest?
Well, come on, Sean. Did you see that ABC commercial? It's the rematch everybody wants to see.
Hey, let me tell you this. After
One gets destroyed, and then their misery lives another year. And you know what, Cleveland? May the curse be with you. May
guys,
hold up. Like the Curse of the Panda?
Yes.
Curse
There
of
you
the
go,
Panda?
Josh.
Yeah, the Curse of the Panda that's
First
coming
off,
soon.
there is no curse of the panda.
Believe
Yeah,
it. It's coming.
He's got 3 championships. He's got a World Series MVP, and he's a clutch hitter. And he's going on a weight loss program before he comes back next year.
What weight loss program where you actually gain weight?
Yeah, dude, this involves eating at Subway and not eating at the other
And
establishment.
Not Old Country Buffet in Chicago. Anybody else know that?
Lastly, we got a man who's very happy that his favorite team, the Chicago White Sox, beat the New York Mets last night. We got a man who's cherishing that Blackhawks hat. Stuff it, Justin. Just kidding. Chicago Bulls fan, Chicago Bears fan. We got a man who is a guy who is so sick of writing Skip Bayless's quotes. And, of course, I can't wait until we get into an opening. I can't wait for his opening rant on this.
It involves breaking news.
He's going to be snoozing through the NBA Finals just like me. That man is the host of the Sports Drive, Josh Lopez.
Greetings and salutations from Chirac. I am trying to survive. It is a Thursday. I am actually in the city while Frank is in the middle of nowhere in Indiana.
Hey,
That's why I
maybe
say
it's best.
blue bubble.
Hey, at least I'm not in Chirac.
Eh.
At least I'm safe.
It's crazy. They said there's more deaths this month in May than they were last year. So, wish me luck, everybody. Hopefully June is not as bad as the past couple months have been here in Chicago. Anyways, I'm doing pretty great. Hope you guys are ready for a great show today. We'll get to the rundown in a couple minutes, but I do have to say this. I do have to get this off my chest. You know, if I get one more person to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to wrestling, I just may get off of social media in general, because at this point, like, I think my work speaks for itself. I'm not one to brag for myself. I don't need to put myself over. I let my work speak for myself when I'm doing my articles or my podcasts or this. But for jackasses to call me a shill and all this bullshit because my opinion doesn't agree with theirs. No, I even said on the podcast yesterday, just right, about stuff I didn't like about Raw. But no, I only put good stuff over by WWE. Listen to the shit I say and understand I'm actually trying to be neutral, which is a rarity in wrestling media today for all these wrestling journalists who claim to be experts, where they want to pitch their narratives down people's throat. I actually try to be fair and give everybody a chance. But no, we have to be one way or another. I'm really tired of the way journalism has been shoved down the throats of people in the wrong way. Nobody has an objective opinion anymore. No, it's all about, oh, here's my hot take, here's my opinion. Go feed my ego. Nobody's reporting news anymore either. I don't know. Maybe I take too much pride in the work I do, but this journalism business sucks ass now.
But that's how it is everywhere. I mean, really, if you take a look at journalism today, Glory Hump, it's got an agenda to make one side look good and the other side awful.
Exactly.
Josh, are we in the opening rants right now?
No, not yet, but let everybody know what's going on in the show today.
Okay, yeah, all right. Here's what we got for our show today, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody coming in on Google Hangouts for the Sports Drive. We got the intro and opening rant. Penguins are up 2-0. Wes, we don't want to hear from your rant.
Yeah, no way.
The Chicago White Sox back on track. Yes, Josh was happy. Some guy named Browning, and I don't understand why he became a White Sox fan, is happy.
Keep going, Sean.
Top 3 NBA Finals on this day in sports history. Skip Bayless Bash Hour. Fantasy booking rant on terrible thing logo or terrible logos. Fact or fiction, and the spoken word. That is our show for today. Back to Josh.
All right. Opening rants. Frank has declared that I'm going last for the rant today.
Oh, yes,
so
we got breaking.
Who wants to go first?
I do. My opening rant is like this. First off, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to the families and what happened yesterday in UCLA. My boss was taking me home yesterday after I had to do cleanup work at the park yesterday, and I read the headline when I turned my phone on when I was on lunch break. I was shocked and stunned, and it's just caused so much anger. Like one person said, just in an angry way, he said something like this. He said, when I was on my computer yesterday evening, he goes, "Why does this have to always just continue? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense why people would go with a pistol or a rifle and do it. It breaks my heart hearing all the time about why these shootings continue. I mean, Chicago dealing with their shootings. Then we've got this situation going on in UCLA. I'm like, it's just so senseless to me why this stuff has to continue. I just would say to people, don't think about something you're going to regret later on and then decide to commit a murder and then go and take your own life after that. It just is so senseless, and I just it breaks my heart. I'm really sick and tired of seeing these shootings, and that's why I can't watch the news. This is exactly why, Josh, Justin, Browning, and Frank, why I do not spend my time watching the news, because when this stuff breaks, I have to shut the television off. It's just really, it's inexcusable and unacceptable why these have to happen.
Well, I'm just going to say this, Shawnee. You make some great points, but I'm not going to fault the guns per se. I'm going to fault the mindset of people, and people kill in the end. Guns don't. Now, if you want to look at it, there are other people that can help prevent these tragedies that need to step up and do that. I think a lot of people aren't speaking up. So in the end, it all results around people. It's people.
And then it was also sad to report that in Oakland, Bernie Sanders, after maybe possibly pulling off the win, for the Democratic nomination, got heckled by a few people. And I'm like, wow. I mean, it's like, look what happened to Bobby Kennedy in California. I mean, is California not safe? I don't think anywhere. I mean, with how bad it is right now to being a critical election year, I mean, this is another part of the opening rant. It's really sad how the presidential candidates, the three of them, Clinton, Sanders, and Trump, are getting attacked and heckled by people. If you disagree with a politician and you don't like the stance on him or her, it doesn't give you the right whatsoever to go after them and start yelling at them or threatening them. And it's really sad. I mean, Trump has dealt with some really bad heckling throughout the country. I was watching, he was giving a speech in Kansas City, and he was getting heckled really bad. He was supposed to speak in Chicago a few months ago. I think it was like back in March. That got called off.
It was a Friday night.
Yeah, because of all the sad things that are going on with Chicago right now. So, and Frank and Josh and Snowman, please always be safe, because it makes me sad what's going on in Chicago too. That's my opening rant. It just makes me sick of all this stuff that's going on with these shootings. It doesn't stop. I mean, we've had to deal with this like the last 20 or, I mean, we've dealt with a lot of shootings for a long time. I don't know if it's gone back to like the 60s, but it's just so senseless why some nut would go and do this.
It's people. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's
going after fault the guns. Listen, I'm pro. I can't tell you how pro NRA I am. Don't fault the guns. Fault the people.
So on behalf of all of us, I say we all send our thoughts and prayers to UCLA and people that lost their lives yesterday, including a professor who was shot.
Yeah, amen. Yeah, keep them in the prayers. Yeah, certainly. Thank you, Shawnee.
That's my opening rant. Yeah.
I think it's also a bad thing when people make attention out of this and they make movies out of stories about stuff like this. Like, I remember I saw a movie a couple months ago where a guy, this is a real life story, he was about to get arrested, and he escaped his cell, killed the 2 security guards, ran into the courtroom, killed the judge, the whole people in the courtroom that day, left the police department in a car chase. He ends up finding this random chick who's a drug addict, and he holds her hostage for that whole night. It's crazy. It's just a whole day. No, actually it was a week. And it all ended, and then the girl snitched on the guy. She called the cops, and she was just trying to go see her daughter, and the guy wouldn't let her leave the house. So she finally called the cops, and then they finally got him arrested. When you make I wouldn't say light, but when you pay attention to stuff like this and make these into movies, that's not helping the cause either. I don't care what it is.
No, it's not. It's making it worse by doing movies like this or doing a show, or then the person becomes a copycat by doing it, and then don't forget bomb threats. So like I said, our country and world is very evil, scary, and bad, and the shooting's been going on for a long time. It needs to stop.
Yeah, it's like uncomfortable when you see like shooting scenes in movies, like the John Lennon one, or the one I saw about a decade ago when they had the Notorious B.I.G. movie when they had him shot. I think it's wrong. I don't think people need to see stuff like that. I understand it's for historical context, and yeah, there's violence and there's shootings in that, maybe in a comedic or high action movie, that's fine. That's fake. But when this is real life and somebody actually died during that moment because of that action, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That's something that I don't agree with. All right, who's up next?
I'll go.
All right, Browning.
Okay, last night I was playing a game on NBA 2K.
Oh, how was it?
I was killing this guy. It was like 52 to 37. I was using the Warriors, and he was using the Thunder.
I love video game stories.
And it was like the second quarter, he quit on me. They sent me a message saying, "You're a bandwagoner. You don't know how to use Warriors." I'm like, really? I made like the Warriors. But I'm not,
Oh no!
I made like the Warriors, but I'm no bandwagon. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're not a Warrior,
Not.
Mark.
No, and I sent him a message. Well, I was up by 10 points then.
Good.
And then he quit. Then he quits in.
Oh God.
Hey, I got some.
thought.
Hey, Brownie, you may
Yeah.
like this. I got news. You know who's going to be on the cover of NBA 2K17?
Yeah, Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George. It was announced yesterday.
And
PG-13.
Kobe's the
Legendary.
legendary edition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Black Mamba. Mamba.
Hey, he deserves it.
No, actually, let's go with Justin if he has anything to
All right.
write on.
Well, I have a rant like this. Do you guys consider Draymond Green a top 15 NBA player?
No.
Today?
No.
No? Okay, good.
Sorry, Snowman.
Thank you.
Perhaps.
Because there's a lot of people in this world that do. And I have a very, very strong disagreement with that. He is not a top 15 player. Maybe a top 50, I will give you that, but not a top 15.
Yeah, he's like a top 30 player.
Justin, I have to say this too. I have a friend of mine on Fake Book Messenger, Bookface Messenger. Okay, and that's funny how I call it because I hate that social network, but I have to post the show, keep the ratings up. Anyway, he was telling me that he's going to go for Josh, you're going to hate me for saying this, Cleveland. Okay, the reason why he is going for Cleveland is because he is so sick and tired. Josh's reaction is priceless. Anyway, I got to keep this going. The reason why he's going for Cleveland is because he's so sad because he feels like the Warriors that throughout the year that the Warriors have gotten all the attention instead of Cleveland. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but he dislikes the Warriors. And my friend's a Dallas Mavericks fan because he's
He's a good player, though.
he still doesn't get over what happened in 2007. Josh, I'm gonna
Look, I'll answer your question, Justin. Draymond Green, I consider him to be a good player, certainly a big part of the supporting cast of the Warriors, but I wouldn't consider him to be top 15, not in the role of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
I'm going to disagree with that top 15 player, even though the Warriors have had a tremendous season. Now here they are in the finals again.
Hell, I don't even consider Kevin Love a top 15 player.
Hey, do we consider anybody on the Cleveland Cavaliers roster top 100?
No.
No.
I do, sorry.
That's sad.
All right, Frank.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to do.
Before I go in.
I'm actually, you know what? Since we have breaking news involving your opening rant, and this is significant breaking news, I couldn't remember my opening rant. So what I'm going to do is defer my opening rant to you, Gluey Hump, because we do have breaking news surrounding your opening rant.
Huh.
So I'm going to defer to you, Gluey Hump. Yeah, I know. Just relax. But say a prayer for all of us, will you?
Over the years, we've had Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, which is a terrible team. Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels. Sean knows how much I hate Chris Collinsworth with a passion. Phil Simms and Jim Nance sucks. Marv Albert and Chris Webber sucks. I can keep going.
Cole and JBL.
Yeah, Michael Cole and JBL definitely sucks. Mike Adamle and Taz sucked. Sorry, Taz, you weren't as good as you think you are.
No, I don't know.
Taz and Mike Tenay sucked. Who else? I can keep going all day.
Not Gorilla and Jesse Ventura. They were awesome together.
Scott Van Pelt and Ryan Russillo sucked. Let's see. I could do a top 10 list of terrible broadcasting teams. To
Yeah,
be
but
honest
this
with
might
you.
take the cake, Louis Hump.
John Chirico and Mike. No, actually, I actually like that group, so I'll give that a pass. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Birds even hate it too.
I will say this: Mike Tirico and Tony Kornheiser when he was doing Monday Night Football. Next, and then lastly, certainly not least, Skip Bayless and Stephen Naismith may be the worst of them all. But I think we finally reached the lowest of lows. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Coming up this fall or summer, or wherever the hell this douchebag leaves Bristol, Connecticut, it was announced that he's bringing First Take to Fox Sports 1, and guess who he's bringing with him? By far, the most overrated, most uninteresting, uncharismatic analyst in the history of the NFL. That will be Shannon Sharp. You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, it's no joke. I'm the one that broke. Listen, I'm sorry I broke it to you. I'm sorry.
Why would you have Colonel Sanders and the donkey from Shrek join forces on a sports talk show? Why? Why? Help me out here.
That's a good one, Louis Hump.
Hell, people can barely understand what the hell Charles Barkley's saying. How the hell do people going to understand
horrible.
what Shannon Sharp's going to say?
Justin, why?
Doesn't this
Hey,
prove to you-
Shannon
doesn't-
Sharp has got to thank John Elway and Ray Lewis for making the career he had in the NFL. Period.
Hey, doesn't this come to show you that this world is going straight to hell in a handbasket?
If anybody's ever watched the CBS pregame shows before football, you know how terrible they are. You know how bad they are. The only person I like on that panel is JB. And even he annoys me because he always says to do those stupid camera angles. He's like this. Anytime he talks, he's like, oh, the Chiefs taking on the Patriots right here on CBS. Trust me, guys, I know what TV broadcasting is. I went to school for broadcasting and know all the, let me move my head this way towards the teleprompter while I'm reading ahead. I'm moving my head like a freaking sea turtle or something. It's ridiculous. Stop moving! Secondly, why would you bring the worst sports talk show in the United States to Fox Sports 1, and you think you're going to get raised with that? And your addition of replacing Stephen A. Smith is Shannon Sharp?
Well, you heard them.
This is why, in my view, in my opinion, why the journalism is so bad. And I'm telling you, ESPN's going to be gone one day. Look at all the people they have lost at the beginning.
FS1. Hey, you know what? This rate, FS1's going to be gone one day.
Oh, I'd rather have Pablo Sandoval be the co-host. Than
That's an insult.
Trent, you're talking about the panda.
Yes, I'm talking about the panda. Fault FS1 for this.
I'm surprised he doesn't have Michael Irvin as his co-host since he loves freaking the Dallas Cowboys so damn much.
That's his team.
Shannon Sharp, give me a break, man.
Well, later on, Skip Bayless is going to say he's wanting the Cowboys to win it all this year. He's going to probably end up saying, my Dallas Cowboys, and I can say, how about them Cowboys by Skip Bayless.
Oh, it'll be worse than that.
He went from 1 week saying that Matt Forte, Shannon Sharp, a couple years ago, he said one week Matt Forte was the most overrated running back in the NFL, to the next week praising him because he had 4 touchdowns.
This is why I deferred my opening rant to you, because I've been dying, literally dying, like somebody in a desert wanting water to hear this.
Justin?
This is Matthew Dellavedova bad news. By the way, don't get me started on that. That playoff run they had last year with the Cavs and David Blatt and Matthew Dellavedova.
That's it, dude.
Good God, man.
One-hit
I
wonder.
will say this though, since it is the NBA Finals tonight, and we're not going to do a preview for that because you guys can see that on the Tuesday show. We already talked about that. Um, I can give a flying fuck about the NBA Finals this year. And I'm just being perfectly honest with you. I don't care that it's a rematch. I don't care that the Warriors are going to try to do something that the Bulls can do, win 73 games and win a championship. And oh my God. And oh, Steph Curry, he's not worried about being the face of the NBA. He just wants rings, while LeBron James, yeah. It's repetitive. It's boring. Dude, I say this on the show all the time. Wrestling puts on better sports entertainment right now than the NBA. It's unwatchable. I'd rather watch D-League games than the NBA right now. I know they're mad players. I know Delonte West is still trying to make a career out of himself out of the D-League. Hell, the guy, we haven't heard that guy from years. Wasn't he a Celtic, by the way?
I don't know.
I'm not going to get into that.
Please don't.
My last point on this is this. As much as I rip Stephen A. Smith, when he snaps on air on Skip, it's probably one of the most funniest things in broadcasting. And the fact that I had to listen to a guy who talks like he has a damn hose in his mouth as a co-host, it's going to be freaking ridiculous.
My question in the chat room
It is completely and utterly blasphemous.
My question.
My rant's over.
My question in the chat room, very quickly before we move on: what will happen with Stephen A. Smith? Is he going to remain? Is he doing a new show, or what's going to happen with him?
Trust me.
He has a national show on Sirius XM.
Yeah, he'll be.
Okay. So
I was show on ESPN.
Hey, listen, Shawnee. As long as ESPN has the NBA, he's staying.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Oh, what? So breaking news. This involves Skip Bayless and
No. ESPN announced that Brett Musburger has signed a contract extension. Why? The guy's old, man. Get him off the screen. He sounds like the Hawk, man. He's boring.
He's a very good voice. I'll tell you, he's been calling games for years, going back to like the late 60s or 70s.
I'm a Chicago White Sox fan, and I'm tired of listening to the Hawk.
Hey, let me ask you this question. So let me ask you this question. If Bernie Sanders is elected president, he is 75 years old. Does that bother you?
Oh, God. Well, is it Donald Trump 70?
Yeah, he'll be 70. So let me ask you this. If Donald Trump's elected, would that bother you being with his age, hardly?
No, because I know there'll only be one term.
Ronald Reagan was 69 years old when he got elected in 1980 when he beat Jimmy Carter in the 80 election, and he went till he was 77.
I just hope that these guys actually make it, not the random death dirty campaign trials, because I know there's a lot of stress that comes with this stuff.
Josh, the time I'll start watching the election is when the conventions happen next month.
Can it be November so I don't have to worry about this crap anymore? Like Frank told me, I'm gonna put not available in my voting thing.
No. Here's how you do it. It's not available. It's none of the above.
Yeah, I'll sort of.
Yeah, none of the above. That's what I've done.
Yeah,
who do you guys consider the best player in the NBA right now? Just a quick question.
Oh,
Steph Curry.
Kawhi Leonard.
I'd have to say Steph.
Sean?
I might go along with Frank, Stephen Curry.
Okay. See, that's why this finals is so big, because it's like a matchup between Stephen Curry and LeBron James to be considered who's the best player in the NBA right now. That's why it's so big, in my opinion.
I don't know. I feel maybe it's because I'm a Bulls fan, but the Bulls rematch with the Jazz is going to be definitely better than this series.
Yeah, I'm glad we're going to be talking
ESPN, let me tell you guys this. The NBA had this all planned out since the last second of the NBA Finals last year. This was already planned out. There's nothing you could do about it.
This is as predictable as Rock versus Austin from WrestleMania 17 when Austin came back. Come on.
Well, from what I remember is that Josh said that the Warriors were going to sweep Cleveland with Game 1.
Damn right.
Yeah, I picked them in 6. Frank picked them in 6. Justin and Browning, I don't know why they picked Cleveland in the first place. I'm still shaking my head about that.
Oh,
By the way, I got another rant before we go into the White Sox talk.
You You mean the NHL Stanley Cup before we get to
Yes. The Penguins are up 2-0 right now. They won in overtime thanks to a Connor Sherry goal. I watched the game last night. It was actually pretty exciting. You know, I will say this though, as you guys saw me do my top 10 list of commentators that I can't stand. I will say this though, Doc Emmerich and Eddie Olczyk may be the best commentary team in
I
all
love
of
Doc
sports.
Emmerich.
Oh my God, he's a great
If you don't love Doc
commentator.
Emmerich- If you don't love Doc Emmerich, you don't love hockey.
Exactly.
This guy is the man, and I enjoyed the game last night. It was very, very good. It was very entertaining.
I'll say this about Doc Emmerich. He's probably the best play-by-play guy in the world right now.
No, he is the best play-by-play.
One of the best sports commentators of all time, in my opinion.
And here's the problem is he's probably not really highly respected because nobody likes hockey in this country. Yeah. Prominently.
Anyways, the
That's
Penguins
true.
are up 2-0. Game 3 will be on Saturday night at the Shark Tank at the SAP Center. My point of this topic was, for those that knew Sean, me, or the big win from our days in Sports World Radio, there's a guy in Ohio, of all places, who's the biggest Pittsburgh sports fan known to man. You think Sean's bad with his Boston sports? You haven't seen this guy.
Oh,
with
yeah,
his
I have.
Pittsburgh
Oh, I
sports.
have.
This guy, Mr. Wes Highland, you rap best or Mr. GF6 show. You better not pop up in the show trying to rip us on the Penguins. I remember this last year, Sean, you telling us how good they were going to be. Yeah, watch out for the Penguins.
Justin, since you're new, I mean, we've known each other now for a couple of weeks. We get along very well. Let me give you a little bit of background about this guy named Wes, just for a second. I know I won't try to drag on, but Josh, Frank, and I, and Browning know very, very well when we used to be at Sports World Radio, Wes was talking how great Pittsburgh sports was. He would always put "We Are Family" with the Pirates on.
Yeah, it got old after a while.
And then he's got the Steelers, and he's praising Pittsburgh sports, and he's putting Pittsburgh stuff on our wall. And I'll tell you, Josh remembers it as well as I do. There was a big debate, and Wes called Josh a Cubs fan. Josh got back. He goes, "I'm not a Cubs fan."
Yeah, me and Sean, before shows, we used to bust each other shots, and I would share like funny NFL memes on his thing, right? On his Facebook wall. I would send him the Flatrate cheating ones. You remember Wheaties?
Oh, I remember
Wheaties
that
box?
one, yeah.
I sent him a Patriots Cheaties box with Bill Belichick on the cereals box on
I
Facebook.
remember that one.
I do.
Yeah, watch out.
I had one about the Pirates, and he got butthurt over it, and we're going back and forth. He's like, "Oh, you're a Cubs fan, so what would you know about winning?" Hey, jackass! My team's the last team to win a World Series in Chicago in the last 10 years. What the hell's the Pirates done in the last 30 years? Nothing. Shut up.
Pirates haven't won. The Pirates haven't won a World Series since 1979. I have to hit Wes with that every time he brings up how great the Pirates
The
are.
only good part about this is that Jeff is getting pissed off with this Penguin stuff.
Jeff would flip out. I remember one show that we did. He flipped out about the droughts that Pittsburgh was. Like, he said, I think he told Josh or me an assignment. He says, "I'm going to give you both an assignment now. Tell me, when was the last time the Steelers won a Super Bowl?" And I said, "Okay, Jeff, that was 2008. When was the last time the Penguins won a Stanley Cup?" 2009. And, of course, if they win 2 more games, they will win, and then we'll never hear the end of it from him. When was the last time that the Pirates won a World Series? 1979.
That's
And
my point.
Jeff goes into an anger attitude with him, and he goes, "They haven't done a god-dang thing in so long, so stop trying to hit us with your Pittsburgh sports." So I'm going to tell you, Justin, to be cautious. Beware of Wes, because if you get him as a friend, he will plaster Pittsburgh stuff on your wall.
It's brutal, man. It is brutal. God.
We'll plaster it.
Speaking of things that are brutal, how about the New York Mets bullpen? By the way,
how about Albers yesterday?
how do you have a guy that looks like Pablo Sandoval in pitcher form hit a double to win the game for the White Sox in extra innings?
Yeah,
But no, the Mets are going to be serious threats to the Cubs this year. Come on, man. Everybody's like, oh, the White Sox are going down the tubes. They're no longer going to be good. They just beat the Mets in a series in New York.
Yesterday was a good day for Chicago baseball. The Cubs won behind John. You know what it was? It was a little bit of Chris Bryant, a lot of John Lester. That was a good day for Chicago baseball. Oh, yeah. God bless Craig Sager. You know what? We're all Sager strong here. That was special.
Well, yeah, Craig Sager threw the first pitch and take me out to the ball game last night.
God bless him. God bless him.
Those were 2 games the White Sox needed to have because Chicago White Sox have been on a slump. They didn't play well. They came back and won 6-4 when they were down 4-3, and everybody felt that they were going to be 1 game over. They win 2 big games, and right now they're sitting 2 games back of the Kansas City Royals, the defending World Series champions, who are now 30-22. The question is, how long can that last? And yeah, Frank, it was a good day, and the Cubs did. The Cubs won a big game against the Dodgers, and but I have to still say more. Like the Cubs are fine, but the White Sox, they really needed to win that series against the Mets. They would have gone back to I think. Who did the White Sox play next, Josh? Are they back home?
No, they're on the road against the Detroit Tigers.
Hey, they've been on the road. I got to tell you, Goalie Hump, the White Sox have been on the road forever.
Yeah, this whole season. Yeah, the majority of it.
Well, if you look at it, right now you're playing the Tigers, coming up. I think they have an off day today, the White Sox do. And for them to go play Detroit is huge because, Detroit is not – the Tigers aren't good. And remember, Brad Osmus, we talked about hot seat or not. He'll be out the door very shortly.
They just lost a series to the Angels, who are 5 games under 500. That tells you how great the Tigers are.
The Tigers.
Anyway, Sean, you don't want to see what I put in the chat room.
Yeah, you don't. Wait for it.
That's part of what I love about this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. 5, 4,
3, 2.
Oh.
Right on cue.
Oh, that's great. All right, it's 10:43 here on the Sports Drive. We're good. Go ahead, do it.
Big deal if they lost to the Orioles. It's all because it was Joe Kelly that didn't pitch well, and it wasn't Pedroia who had a ball that went. It wasn't because of Pedroia. They still made a game out of it. What's
Chris Davis?
How are the Marlins doing?
What?
Why? The Pirates.
They won a series against the Pirates. That's how great the Pirates are.
Well,
Sorry, Wes.
Well, then Wes is upset there, Justin, that the Marlins beat the Pirates.
Poor Bubala.
Poor Wes.
Did you guys see Marlon Bird is suspended?
What a Nimrod.
Yeah.
What a Nimrod.
Hey,
this is the second time he got caught with PEDs.
Wait a minute. What happened to one strike and you're out?
I don't know, but he is gone for 162 games.
Dude, he's gone forever. He is never coming back with another major league ball.
38 years old.
I don't care how old he is. His career's over with.
Yeah.
What a jabroni. Oh, yeah, he was a Cub. I forgot.
He was a Cub. He sucked.
All right, let's do this before we go to On This Day. This little something Sean came up with in the conference call. Let's, around the table, do top 3 NBA Final Series you've ever seen. We won't talk about this series, but we will go around the table and talk about our favorite NBA Final Series. You get to pick 3. If we did 5, we'd be here for a fucking hour. So,
that's true.
Anyways, we'll start off with Justin, and then I'll wrap it up with my final 3. Okay? All right, go ahead, Justin. Your turn.
Sean, I'm not gonna like this first one. It was 2012, the finals.
Oh no.
That's my first one.
The Heat and the Thunder. Huh.
No, the Heat and the Spurs.
I boycotted 2013.
2013. I'm sorry, 2013.
I boycotted. Actually I watched it, and then Ray Allen saves Miami with a lucky 3 in the corner.
Oh God. All right, number 2.
It was the second matchup of the Lakers and Celtics.
2010.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't remind me. Please do not
Is this
remind
the
me.
Pistons Sean Manoff list?
And then the third one is when the Pistons won it. I forgot which one it was.
2004, the Pistons.
Yes.
They beat LA in 5 games. They upset them. I'll never forget that. I watched
Yeah,
that.
I love that one.
By the way, this list is brought to you by Walmart in the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho bowling alley.
The future Fenway Park called Walmart.
Just what I remember about that 04 finals was when Kobe Bryant, I'll make this quick, he hit that 3 and they tied the series up. I felt like, oh crap, LA is going to end up taking the series. But Detroit, it just motivated Detroit anymore because then Detroit took 3 out of 3 at home and beat them 4-1. Loved it because I was so sick and tired of the LA Lakers. I hate the Lakers.
Browning, you're up next, my friend.
Top 3, you said?
Yeah, top 3.
I'll pick one to go with, of course, that Spurs and Miami series, and the Celtics and Lakers 2008,
Yep.
and trying to figure out my number 1. The number 1 is where Miami repeated 2 times.
Let's go.
Yeah, because you're a goddamn bum follower. You follow the guy everywhere he goes.
It sounds like something Skippy would say.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not
Homer
Skippy,
boy,
though.
your turn.
Celtics.
Hey, it's okay. I got one
There you
Bulls
go.
on my list.
Number-
Just one, though.
Number 3 for my list would it was really tough when we were talking when I was thinking about it before the show. Number 3, I'm gonna say when the Bulls won Game 6, 1998.
That was mine.
Who can ever forget the memory when Jordan made a little move on Brian Russell and he boom swished it. That was a memory that I don't ever forget. That broke the heart of millions of Utah Jazz fans at the Delta Center.
Shame on you. That was mine.
Number 2, since we're talking about ones that we saw when we were alive. Number 2, I'm going to say the Houston Rockets beat the New York Knicks in 1994.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? The Rockets, that was a heck of a series in '94. I mean, Patrick Ewing going to his first ever NBA Finals appearance, and 2 veteran coaches, and Pat Riley against Rudy Tomjanovich in '94. And number 1.
Yeah, I think I know where he's going. He's probably taking mine for number 1.
In all the years I was with Jeff,
1984.
says that god dang OJ screwed everything up. He goes, I was at a bar watching that in '94. And then
Hey, Gluey Hump. What do we watch, Martin or Seinfeld?
Neither.
but,
Hey, I gotta say this, so you guys do have to check out The People vs. OJ. If you have not seen that series, please go check it out.
There's only 2 of us that have watched it.
And lastly, number 1, 2008 NBA Finals, the Celtics and the Lakers, because that finally renewed a rivalry that was arguably the best rivalry in the NBA.
Where's my pillow at?
Come on! 9-3 the Celtics are all time against
I'll give you
LA.
that one. That was a good, very good matchup.
All right, good list, Walmart boy. We'll give you that one. Good job. All right, Big Win, it's your turn.
Okay, well, you know what? I got to go with what Sean said. Number 3, I got to throw in the Bulls in there in 1998 because that was Michael Jordan's last go-around, and you couldn't ask for a better finish than Game 6 with the go-ahead jumper with seconds remaining. Number 2, I got to go back to the 1980s here, and I got to go with the 1988 NBA Finals between the up-and-coming bad boy Detroit Pistons and the Showtime Los Angeles Lakers. That went 7 games. Such great intense basketball. And number 1, I got to go back 4 years earlier to 1984. The Boston Celtics, the Los Angeles Lakers. You had two guys who transcended the NBA the way it should be played.
Yeah,
Larry Bird of the Celtics, of course, and Magic Johnson of the Lakers. And let me just say this. If you take a look, you had the Great Western Forum back then. You had the Boston Garden. You didn't have these corporate gatherings that you do now.
Yeah.
If you take a look at the
wait for Walmart Garden. In the
yeah,
next
wait,
years.
it's going to be worse. But I'll say this. But let me say this. If you take a look at the 1984 NBA Finals series, that epitomized the impact of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. There's my 3.
Okay.
That was very good.
Yeah, we've had a good list so far. Okay. Number 3 for me is going to be the Spurs and Heat from 2014 because it really showed how overrated LeBron was and the fact that it was one of the best team performances I've ever seen in the NBA Finals. I think that one's overlooked by a lot of people, so I'd say the Spurs for number 3 a couple years ago. Number 2, I'll say it was. I'm really tied between 2 for number 2 actually because I don't want to do a split between these two. Hummina.
Hubba hubba.
Hubba 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 hubba
Uh-oh.
hubba.
Hey, he came in at the right time. It's the Snowman.
Oh.
Hey, he's tardy. He's a police officer.
Snowman?
I am dead fucking tired.
Well, go take a nap.
Don't tempt me, Frank.
Alright, here we go, son. I got it. Okay.
That was number 2 for you, Josh, for the greatest NBA Finals of all time. Since Game 1 is tonight.
Okay, like I said, number 3 was the Spurs beating the Heat in 2014 because that was one of the best team performances I ever seen in the NBA Finals. And freaking
Agreed.
Kawhi Leonard shut down LeBron James to the fullest extent. Number 2 was the Mavericks beating the Heat a couple years before that as well.
Oh yeah. Wait, I think I know what.
Beating the Heat. Yeah.
I think I know what number 1 was.
And
Last year.
No, my number 1 will be the Bulls versus the Jazz in 1998.
Oh yeah.
Period.
All right, so we're doing. So this is a top 5. Our top 5 NBA Finals.
Yeah, we don't have time for 5.
Top 3 there, Snowman. What were the top 3 favorite NBA Finals?
We'd be here for 5 hours.
Okay. Hey, I got 5, and I'm gonna race through them real quick. Number 5 for me was '83. Dr. J finally gets his ring as he sweeps the Lakers. Number 4 was last year. The Warriors beating the shit James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 3, and this is going to piss Sean off, '85. The Lakers exercised the jinx in the Boston Garden, winning Game 6.
Hey, he's got that right.
111 to 100 at the Boston Garden, and boy, was that a bad day when I heard it.
111 was Game 6. Number 2, '98. Michael Jordan's last shot, and for me, number 1, 1991. Michael Jordan's first title.
Not bad.
By the way, we brought up the fact that Jeff blamed OJ for the Knicks losing to the Rockets.
Remember Jeff? Hey, do you remember Jeff said he was at a bar?
Yes.
Yeah, he was at a bar watching the game with the buddy, and then he got all angry because
It's
Okay,
OJ.
Jeff blamed.
OJ and
Jeff blamed.
Collins.
All right, Jeff blamed who
OJ.
for the Knicks?
Should he blamed NBC? It was NBC.
Jeff has no fucking sense. We all know that.
Blame NBC. They're the ones that screwed it up.
It's the Juice's fault.
No, it was NBC's fault. They could have showed it in full screen.
It's Robert Shapiro.
You know what?
No, it's Frank's fault. It's Robert Shapiro's fault.
Wait.
Because if it wasn't for Robert Shapiro, OJ wouldn't leave the house.
I was over here. You're gonna blame an almost 13-year-old me?
Yeah, we are. I have an honorable mention on my list, and this will make Frank smile. The 7-game epic final in 1984.
Oh yeah.
111 to the final in the Boston
And
Garden.
Sean.
Hey, Snowman, did you hear about the breaking news?
Oh yeah, tell the breaking news. Did you hear it?
Skip Bayless is replacing Stephen A. Smith on First Take with Shannon Sharp.
It's no joke. No.
Wait. Y'all better be kidding with this statement.
Nope.
No.
Here.
no, Frank has the evidence. He sent the
Here it is.
article.
Here it is. Here's the evidence.
God.
Click on the evidence. The evidence is visible.
Okay, I stepped out of my meeting for this piece of breaking news.
I guess.
Holy catfish! What the fuck are they thinking over at ESPN, man?
That's not
No,
ESPN.
this
It's
is Fox
Fox.
Sports. This
That's
is Fox
Fox.
Sports 1.
This is worse than
Well, this is
ESPN.
Fox.
Yes.
So they're gonna replace. Say that to me again. I want to be sure I heard it right. Say that to me again.
Skip is bringing First Take to Fox Sports 1 coming in the fall, and he's replacing Stephen A. Smith with Shannon Sharp.
No joke.
Yep, this is true.
We're not kidding, Snowman.
This
Listen.
is some Camping World Stadium bullshit.
There you go.
Hey, you got Little Caesars Arena.
Oh.
You forgot that, too. Shame on you.
Okay. How long before the bash hour?
We
How
have
long do we have?
4 minutes, and I got to go to On This Day really quick.
All right. Go, please.
All right.
I'll use that as my rant for either tomorrow or Monday.
Okay, here we go. There's not a lot, so I'll breeze by these. On this day, 1883, the first baseball game under electric lights was played in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Cool.
On this day, 1935, Babe Ruth announced he was retiring from baseball. On this day, 1941, Lou Gehrig died from ALS. On this day, 1948, the NHL announced that the Art Ross Trophy would be awarded annually to the scoring leader. Elmer Latch was the first winner for the Montreal Canadiens. On this day,
This year, Patrick Kane.
What about Patrick Kane?
he was an Art Ross Trophy winner.
That's right, he was.
On this day, 1959, Ted Williams got his 25th 100 hit. Take it easy there. On this
Who
day,
gives a fuck? Ken Griffey's better.
on this day, Randy Johnson threw the first no-hitter in Seattle Mariner history. On this day, 1995, Hideo Nomo got his first major league victory. You guys ever remember him?
Yeah, he threw a no-hitter against the
Yeah.
Rockies. I saw him in '98 start against Kerry Wood in his first rookie field
Boy,
start.
do I remember him. He threw
Guys,
a
I saw him pitch, literally.
Hey, talk about underrated left-handed hitters. On this day, 2000, Fred McGriff became the 31st major league player to hit 400 home runs.
Man.
Even McGriff's better than Ted Williams.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait your tongue.
Calm your tits.
Hey, quiet. You know what? My day's ruined because of this announcement from Fox.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, God.
My day
Unbelievable.
fucked up.
Let's give out a couple birthday shout-outs while we're at it.
Sure, why
John,
not?
yeah, go get the Skippy song while you're at it, you hump.
Yeah, I'm going there right now.
Happy birthday to Pablo Sandoval in the NFL, Eddie Lacy. He turned 26 today.
Truly, you are with that statement, Joshua. You're
Cheeseburger
wrong.
Eddie.
You're talking about Panda. You're talking about
What did you say?
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Cheeseburger Eddie?
Yep.
Dude, we are completely dysfunctional.
Oh, man. All right. Happy birthday to Wayne Brady. He turned
Oh,
44 today. Good thing about Wayne Brady, his comedy is not deflated.
Yeah, what's
Oh.
Happy birthday to one of the hot actors from Gotham and Deadpool, Morena Baccarin. She turned 37. Ronnie, you'll like this because you're a TNA guy. Happy birthday to Velvet Sky. She turned
TNA
35
guy.
today.
What?
That was Scott. There we go. And that's got me.
You guys
going
remember
now.
Beetlejuice?
Oh, yeah, wait, the movie or the cartoon?
Yeah.
I remember both.
Oh, the comedian Beetlejuice.
No, not really.
Oh, anyways, he turned 48 today.
I have a happy birthday shout out. Happy birthday to Jerry Mathers, who played on Leave It to Beaver. You know, the guy who was the Beaver. You know, he
Oh, he
played.
was.
Yeah, Leave It.
Yeah, shame on you. Boy, Hump, you forgot the Beaver's birthday. Shame on you.
I don't care.
Yeah,
That's the birthday shout out
You know
for today.
This is my obligatory dirty joke. And I have to do this, Josh.
Uh-oh.
The reason Josh forgot the Beaver's birthday is because he was thinking about his biology teacher.
Now, did you
Good
see
point.
that coming?
By the way, she said that she checked out my wrestling podcast the other day and she liked it. So I did her from her.
Oh. Here, I may leave the show.
Josh, that was my obligatory dirty joke. I had to do it because
Well, wait for tomorrow when I bring it in.
Wait till I'm back in studio tomorrow when I have more of these. Let me get this out of the way. The sport, even though I'm late, the Sports Drive is brought to you by Cleaver Supplements, a proud sponsor of Arena Sportsnet content and programming. And as we head into the second hour, let's welcome one of our newest sponsors, Countryside Realty of DeMont, Indiana, where professionalism matters. Countryside Realty, 616 South Halleck Street in DeMont, Indiana.
Cool.
Also, Saturday, Hebron Bishop Knoll in the IHSAA Class 2A regional semifinal from Oil City Stadium in Whiting, Indiana. Set to start at noon. Our pregame will go approximately 11:45 of the game. And also, Arena Sportsnet programming would like to welcome the Joshua Lopez Wrestling Podcast. Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. time on the Wednesday replay. And there's a possibility there may be that may go live on our network also, trying to work out everything. But the Joshua Lopez Wrestling Podcast is now part of Arena Sportsnet programming, and Joshua, thank you for that. Now that I'm out of breath.
You're welcome, you rat bastard. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the man who's got all these quotes typed on a Microsoft Excel document. Remember, people, do not rip him because he's not the real Skip Bayless. He has to spend time listening to what this idiot has to say every day. We have to realize now that he's going to have Shannon Sharp with him.
And he's alive to tell about it.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we also got a man who's got his shocks ready. I can already see that Browning's got his hand on his forehead because he doesn't want to listen to what this guy is saying. So is Justin. And Snowman is here. He may not be home yet with his items up for bid, but there's plenty of items in his car right now where he's at. And of course, you got me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour, and we got to get the sound up. Everybody ready for the music?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, let's go.
Here we go.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash.
Better than anything you'll hear on the radio today.
And now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
the real stars fight back. One more time, ladies and gentlemen.
That was pretty weak.
it is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
the real stars fight back.
That was not phenomenal.
My biology teacher's teach section. Phenomenal.
Hey, you know what? I just realized something. With school getting out, does it...
Speaking of phenomenal, the spirit of my baby girl.
Oh no! All right.
My baby girl Donna.
Hey, how many shacks? Boy, Hump, how many shacks do we have?
We have a Michael Jordan, LeBron James special today. 23 miles.
Oh my God.
There you go, Josh.
23. Michael Jordan's the true 23. Ryan Sandberg is the true 23.
Oh, good grief.
No, Michael Jordan's the true 23. Fuck a whole lot of you, Frank.
Hey, Sandberg hit 23 before MJ, but you know what? MJ is 23 forever. Let's go.
Stop bringing up LeBron James. It's Michael Jordan. He shouldn't even be wearing number 23 there, Justin.
Breed. Let's
All
go,
right.
Josh. What do you got?
Yeah, let's go and hear these.
Skippy Bayless said to mine.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
My Cleveland Cavaliers will win the NBA Finals in 5 games.
Wow.
Some great advice, guys. Hosting True Value, Trace Amigos, Camping World Stadium. Bullshit.
There it is.
I love it.
Games is a bit small. I say 6 games.
Justin,
Jay, shut up. You were wrong before. You'll be wrong now. Dubs in 5. All right, I'll be nice. I'll be nice just for Justin's sake. Dubs in 6.
Justin, I hate
Justin.
to break it to you, but when Cleveland does lose, LeBron is a loser like he always is. You better put that T-shirt away in your dresser, pal, because his days are over. He'll be 2-5 in the NBA Finals. He got lucky twice.
Don't get your hopes up, Walmart boy.
Oh, come on. I know the Warriors are going to win this series in 6 games. They got everything going for them. They got the momentum and the confidence.
All I know is there'll be a lot of referee action in this.
Yeah, there will be.
You want to bet on it, Sean?
Oh!
No,
No, gentlemen, I just thought of it. Joey Crawford. Yeah, don't remember?
Oh,
Oh, he's not coming back. Tired.
you're terrible.
Yeah.
Crawford's done.
That's terrible.
All right, let's go to the next one. We gotta
Okay,
get Sean rolling here. Skippy Bash said that my Boston Red Sox should sign Milton Bradley.
No, I would love that. That would be awesome. Go for it.
What is with you wanting to sign Milton Bradley? Wow.
It's a good idea.
Hey.
During the match, but
That will be perfect. That will be perfect for Boston. That way he can throw balls in the stands when he forgets how many outs there are.
This would be the 19th. This would be the 9th team he would play for, by the way.
I don't want Milton Bradley on the Red Sox, Skip. They're just
So he
fine where
says.
they are.
You think he does.
Oh, Justin. No.
Can you throw a bonus question in here?
Yes.
What?
And I'm being playful, Sean. Please know that. What the fuck is a Mookie Betts?
Betts has hit 5 home runs in the series against Baltimore, and I'm impressed with what I've seen from him. He's a good guy. Good hitter.
What?
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 Okay, stuff it with your what? He's a good hitter.
What?
What?
That's subjective. That he's a good hitter.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Bias here.
let's go to another one. This one's gonna take Sean from 0 to 300.
Go, please. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Here's.
Skippy Bash said that Alex Rodriguez is a better pure hitter than Ted Williams ever was.
That'll get me mad. That'll get me mad.
You're going to be driving here in a minute.
Yeah, that'll get
There it
that.
goes.
That's an insult to me. I feel like leaving.
Is he hitting the pillows yet?
You know what?
Should be
If it
soon.
weren't for,
There he goes. There he goes.
if it weren't, I gotta tell you, if it weren't for,
Crossing the shoulders. Here we go. Let it go. Let it rip, Walmart boys. Your turn.
no.
Talk about Ted Williams like that. He's the greatest hitter who ever lived.
Yeah, that's an insult.
He served in the wars.
The name of Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. is overrated. Stuff it. Ted
Oh.
Williams is a great hitter. Yeah.
Williams is overrated. David Ortiz is overrated. Hell, for that matter, Mookie Betts is way overrated.
That's
You know what's
got it
funny?
perfectly.
That is why Ortiz has got 3 championships.
By the way, hey, you want to see Sean go from 0 to 300? Try this. Hey, Sean, throughout his career, Ted Williams juiced. Fuck you.
Hey, Snowman. Hey, Snowman. Yeah, hey, Snowman, where are you? You're in a vehicle. Where are you?
I am in a vehicle and I'm headed for DeMont, Indiana. So if y'all hear a lot of wind, forgive me. I have to get to my next meeting, and I don't know where the hell I'm going, so I'm turning around here. So I'm here, but y'all are gonna hear a lot of motor because I'm in the car right now. This is the
You're
first
driving
time-
and doing the show?
This is the first time I have literally been mobile and came into the show while everything was going on. So I'm just letting y'all know right now. I'm literally mobile.
And Ken Griffey Jr. is overrated.
Oh, shut up, dude. We overrated. Dude, that was terrible.
Just like Mark Grace.
Y'all want to see Sean go from 0 to 400?
Who muted me?
Not me. It wasn't me. Wasn't me.
You want to see Sean go from 0 to 400 really quick?
Yeah.
Try this. Hey, Sean, Ted Williams is softer than Dairy Queen Blizzard right now.
Boom. Boom. Mic drop.
Let's get to the next quote.
I guess there's a reason for Pablo Sandoval.
All right, let's do this. Next!
Yeah, let's.
No, I'll do it. Nice!
Yes. All right, here we go. Skippy Bayless into mine. My Miami Heat should re-sign LeBron James in the offseason and get back on another three-peat.
That's
I
my
say
comment.
this.
Ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not
We're
going
gonna get
to
KD.
bounce back to
No,
South.
you're gonna get Kevin Durant. Yeah, no, Kevin Durant's re-signed with the Thunder. That I'm pretty.
No. So, you know what, Frank? Kevin Durant,
No.
Austin.
Oh.
Hey, JR's gonna give him some
Shut
barbecue sauce.
your
in
mouth instead of being so freaking biased.
Hey,
I read the articles, numbnut.
hey, JR is gonna give him some barbecue sauce so he can stay in Oklahoma.
He ain't coming to Chicago. I'll tell you that.
Idea. And Josh, I mean this kiddingly. And Sean, I'm going to piss you off with this statement. Now, Josh, realize I am kidding when I make this statement, okay?
He's kidding.
Yes.
No, he's
And
not.
it goes like this. Hey, Sean, the Celtics ain't got a chance for KD because...
Oh!
I can't even hear that. I can't even hear that. What do you say?
Hey, don't forget the.
I'm gonna sign out here for a minute. Let me ring back in. I'll ring back in about 5 minutes. All right?
Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
Don't forget the Walmart garden.
That too.
All right, here we go. This next one's for Browning.
All ready?
Me.
Mimi.
Mimi.
Skippy Bayless said that Randall Cunningham should be the GM of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Perfect.
Randall Cunningham. There you go,
Randall.
Browning. You would give the Eagles something to be good about. Even though they beat us last year, they still made it farther than Philadelphia. The Eagles need some work.
And you lost the bet last year, so what do you expect?
Yeah, the Eagles. Yeah, it's hard to believe the Eagles beat them.
I owned up to the bet, and I hated that stinking profile picture for
Uh-huh.
Hey, who's the
Hey,
LBS
by the
gonna?
way, me and Browning have a bet already. Our first
Yep.
sports drive bet of the year is already bet. Me and Browning for week 2.
Oh,
Looking forward to that.
this.
Hey, Sean, me and you got bets soon for White Sox and Red Sox in July.
I
Yes.
have not agreed to
Me
that.
and you too,
bet.
Sean.
I have-
You are.
Come on, man. Don't be a wimp.
He's a
Don't be a wimp.
party pooper.
Party pooper.
Party pooper.
Hey, Browning, since when did you become a White Sox fan? Answer me that. Next.
Skippy Bayless said that he's going to teach Mark Cuban a lesson on how to be a real owner when he owns the New York Knicks.
Wait, Skip Bayless have billions of dollars?
No,
Yeah.
That just made no sense.
I have not
That's a
agreed.
complete sentence, Frank, so it does make sense.
Well,
You
yeah,
don't like
no,
what
no,
it
the
says,
sentence
but it
made
is the
sense.
complete
The
sentence.
way you structured it made sense. Just the fact that the fact that Skip Bayless says he's going to be an owner, that doesn't make sense.
That's subjective.
Oh wait, so Skip Bayless is going to be an NBA owner.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I am not. I just don't like betting. I have to look at that stupid profile.
Come on, it's not that bad. I get to play the White Sox theme song for you. You handled that well.
Listen to that stinking high school or college song.
It's a classic. It's a cult classic. Damn it! All
I
right, this
like
one's
it.
for Justin. All right, this is a
Uh-oh.
wrestling quote. Here we go.
There we go.
Skippy Bayless said that Roman Reigns is not worthy of being a top #1 draft pick in the upcoming WWE draft.
I got one word for you, or 2 words. Extreme Rules. Go back on the WWE Network for $9.99 and watch that match.
Period.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
You can also go back to Payback in Chicago, and by the way, 2 matches in the same month, but yet he
Exactly.
can't wrestle. Scratch my ass. Browning, this one's for you. Sorry, bud.
Again. God.
Be quiet. You'll have your biscuits from Casey later to come.
Yeah, you're right.
More than that.
All right.
Fried chicken.
Skippy Bayless said that the Eagles should sign Cedric Benson as a running back coach.
Hey, that would help the running game.
notice how
It'll make it worse.
Yeah, it should help.
funny in the last few weeks how Skip Bayless has basically come out and said the Eagles need to sign this one, the Eagles need to sign that one, and then I see the reaction out of Brian's face.
Yeah, shut up. The New England Patriots need to sign St. Vincent.
You leave the Patriots alone. They're just
you're not
fine
gonna
the way
Hey,
they
let me
are.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. How about backup with Brady and Garoppolo 2? You got Brady 1, Garoppolo 2. Who's third on the depth chart? Oh, yeah, Johnny Manziel should be.
And with Garoppolo, the Pats are favored to be 3-1 before Brady comes back from suspension. Yeah.
How about
there you
Johnny
go.
Manziel? How about they sign Johnny Manziel as a third string?
Oh, no, gosh. Are you serious? No.
Next! Skippy Bayless said that RG3 is going to lead my Cleveland Browns to the AFC Championship game over my New England Patriots.
I'd laugh if that happened.
Oh, here we go.
I'll take that.
I think
I like
this
it.
is our
Somebody
time to
actually
shut
won
off his seat today.
Oh, I cannot believe this. It's not going to happen. The
Believe
Pats.
it.
You know what, Skip Bayless? The Browns haven't even been big since 2002 when they lost the AFC wild card game.
I
And
swear,
just
I swear,
the Pats don't need to trade for Mark Sanchez. Cut
one
that out.
of these days, I'm gonna say Skippy Cole and Sean's gonna hit his glass by his shelf and it's gonna break.
Oh, my
That was
goodness.
my new Peter.
Sean's going to jump out that window to the left.
Oh, no. Oh no, I'm falling to my death.
Oh,
No.
no, I've fallen and I can't get up.
The Patriots dominate the Browns if that AFC championship ever happens. New England will
If
be.
my mother had balls, she'd be my father.
If.
Alright, this one's for Frank.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, big win.
Finally, a big win quote.
Go ahead. I'm calm.
Skippy Bayless said that John Lester is going to have Tommy John surgery before.
Ooh, that's not funny.
Oh, Frank, that's addressed to you.
He's going to have Tommy what surgery?
Tommy John.
I know what the surgery is. Jeez, this guy, let me ask you, what type of acid is this guy on?
Acid?
Dude, this guy is tripping on some 1960s style acid.
And you know very, very well that the fact remains that Bayless has got the hate and dislike for Chicago. Probably he has a hate and dislike for Miami.
That's cold.
Hey, guess what? Skippy Bayless is going to be...
I want you guys to go on YouTube and check out Frank Caliendo doing Stephen A. Smith. It sounds exactly like him.
You know,
Who's John
Frank
Madden
Caliendo
does
does a
good
great
too.
job, though, as impersonators. He does a terrific
Yeah.
job.
John Madden is his best, I think.
Oh, yeah, I agree. John Madden is
He-
his as well.
He did one of Bob Lee. It was like perfectly. I thought it was actually him in the studio. And he did.
How he does it, I don't know. But anyway, Skip Bayless, get off the acid. Stop mixing it with gin and tonic and God knows what else.
How about we change yeah, let's change Bob Lee as host of the Outside the Lines and bring Sean in. Have Sean be the host of Outside the Lines.
I watch.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. How would you like to work for ESPN?
Well, if it pays me $6 million, $6 million.
$6 million.
I doubt it's going to pay you $6 million.
God.
Tell
I'd
me.
be
you
rich
didn't
in my
say
shrine,
that.
and I could build a bigger shrine like I have right now. Yeah.
Yo.
You're too greedy. $6 million?
Come on. That's
For
how
what?
much.
For what? So you have the Fever Pitch movie set in your house?
Dude, you were greedy.
I got all kinds of stuff. I got Red Sox, and I got Bruins, and I got.
And its backyard will look like Fenway Park, probably.
Oh, I
You
have
built the wall.
Fenway
You
Park.
built the Walmart garden.
Cut that out.
Walmart Garden Browning.
Browning, what did you say? You Philadelphia LeBum fan?
I say you will build a Walmart garden.
Yeah, you'll build a Walmart Garden.
The Walmart garden. But crying out loud, it's not gonna.
That's funny.
Oh, Justin! Oh no!
all
There you
that.
go, Justin. That's a good one. I'll give you that. That's a good one. All right, here we go.
Justin.
Me, 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 me.
Meep, meep.
Me, me.
Hey, I do it better. Meep, meep.
Shut up. This one's for Justin. Skippy Bash said that
Zzz, zzz, zzz.
my Miami Dolphins should move to Camping World Stadium for this season.
Did you just say they should move to crappy World Stadium?
No, man, you just missed the quote, man.
I'm not doing the shock again. I ain't doing it again.
No, you're doing it again.
No way. I already did it once.
Wow.
I just know. Here we go. Skippy Bash said that
Oh, again? Oh, God.
Hit me with it.
Skippy Bash said that Miami Dolphins should move to Camping World Stadium.
Crappy World Stadium?
Justin's reaction.
Snowman's frozen. I don't even see him moving.
Is he? He's not driving and doing the show at the same time, I hope.
I believe he is. He's in the automobile.
Dude, well, listen, it ain't my fault if we cause him to go have a collision.
Justin, any comment about that Camping World Stadium for the Dolphins?
I don't know if Skip has seen the new Dolphin Stadium, but it is very nice. And he
It
can
is,
shut it.
But it's not going to be a reality till 2021, damn it.
No, it's in reality. We're talking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Camping World Stadium.
Crappy. Isn't
I
that?
mean, it's an awful name, but Camping World Stadium is a nice stadium.
It's average. I'll give you that.
Hey, get an idea. Sean, why doesn't your Walmart barber get a job cutting hair?
He's too busy using Gillette products, and he gets deflated from
I
it.
went to Gillette Stadium. There wasn't a Walmart barber nearby, and I probably would go
Worst
to a
field
Walmart
ever.
in Foxborough.
Hey, after you went to Gillette Stadium, were you deflated?
I took videos and took a lot of pictures and videos of Gillette Stadium there.
Spygate.
Spygate.
Oh yeah, you were spying.
So we
weren't
got
you?
2 Brownings in the house.
Hey, Browning,
It's like two
we got 2 Brownings in the
Oh my
house?
goodness, Brownie, do you have a twin?
All right,
No,
I'll take this Browning out. Okay, there you go.
Good.
that.
Snowman left as well.
I will say this: Gillette Stadium has the worst field out of all the stadiums.
Oh,
No,
It's
Soldier
I don't
I'm being
believe
serious.
that.
No, what else?
No, it's Soldier Field.
Soldier Field has a bad. They have
Soldier
field-
Field is the worst arena in the NFL.
It might be the
It's
worst.
dumb.
business.
Justin, just remember what's going to happen in week 2 in September.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, I will be giving you on that
We have
Monday.
a bet on it. Remember?
No, we don't. We don't have a bet. I didn't agree to that bet.
Yeah, you did.
No, I don't. Shut up, Browning.
I think you could have a debate.
All right, here we go. Next one. This is a wrestling quote.
Ah, yes, good one.
Skippy Bash said that Vince McMahon is responsible for every national tragedy in the United
What?
States.
What?
Whoa.
How does that make sense? So wait, Vince.
so he's calling him Saddam Hussein?
Wait a minute. Hold on. So Vince McMahon is responsible for the Civil War 100 years, about 80 years before he was born. Vince McMahon's responsible for the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Justin and Browning, you got a comment on that?
No.
Just Skip Bayless is an ignorant piece of shit.
All right.
We know it already.
Here's a better wrestling quote.
Remember, the Civil War is Vince McMahon's fault.
I will remember that. Yep.
Skippy Bash said that AJ Styles will turn out like Daniel Bryan.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's not even funny. Like, why would you say that about a person? Like, oh.
Because he hates them.
And he brags about people all the time that he cherishes. For his...
He doesn't cherish. Like,
What?
Oh, he's always got stuff for Jerry Jones. I wonder if there's any cowboy quotes.
Yeah. He gets on his knees for Jerry Jones.
Yeah, you know what? You
Oh, yeah.
see that shrine you have, Schwani?
Schwani?
Skip Bayless has a cowboy shrine.
Schwani?
Schwani.
Well, you know what? Don't
Schwani.
remember what he said. That everything should be in Jerry World. Don't forget, everything should be in Jerry World.
What?
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 I would even bring my biology teacher to Jerry World.
Hey, Chloe Hump, is your favorite song 2F for Teacher by Van Halen?
No.
Oh.
That's a good joke, Frank. I will give you that, though. Skippy Bayless said that Joe Madden is on the hot seat.
Oh.
Yeah, he is on a hot seat. A hot seat that is flaming with the Cubs winning.
Yeah, they got the best record in baseball.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's on. He is hot.
According to Skip Bayless, he believes if the Cubs don't win the World Series, he'll be out as manager, and the curse of the
No,
Billy.
it won't. No. The Cubs can lose in the first round of the playoffs. And he'd
I
still
wonder
have a
what's going
job.
to be longer, the curse of the Billy Goat or the curse of the Panda?
Yes.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Oh.
All right, you want to see Sean go from 0 to 1 million?
I think we already
I don't
did.
think I do, but go ahead.
Man.
Skippy Bale said that Carlton Fisk had a better career with the White Sox than the Red Sox.
No, he did not. I got a picture of Carlton Fisk right back there in my room.
Wow.
He's a good catcher, and he was great with the Red Sox. He'll always be remembered for waving the ball fair.
Wait a minute. Shawnee, were you doing the DX chop? You were
But
doing the
here's the
DX chop.
problem.
That was
Here's
funny.
the problem, Sean. He did that, and they didn't win the World Series that year.
Don't remind me about that, Josh. I heard about that.
That
Remember
doesn't matter.
Jeez, the guy's about to cry his eyes out, dude.
Gosh.
Get some
I
help.
would have hated to see him when the
Hey, you know what?
Patriots
Should we
lose
send
the
him to the Walmart?
championship.
Should we send him to the Walmart therapist?
No, it's okay.
The Wambulance.
Hey, do they have the Walmart therapy session like they had in Sopranos?
Oh,
You guys remember
no.
that?
They do not have a Walmart therapy session. No, they
Yeah, they
don't.
do.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you this question. Do you feel like eventually in this bash show you're going to have to call 911 one of these days?
From a heart attack?
No, just from going nuts.
Oh, gosh.
All right, you want to see Brownie go from 0 to 1 million?
I can't wait to. Yeah, let's see how Browning's face reacts. I want to see him get up right to the camera.
Skippy Bayless said that Donovan McNabb is the worst quarterback of all time.
Even I'm upset about that. Wow.
Greatest.
And he just took his headset off. I knew this was going to happen.
Wow, that is just absurd.
That is
It'd be
terrible.
it'd be like him saying Dan Marino is the worst quarterback ever. That would get Justin going from 1-0 to a million.
That would get me pretty mad. I mean, if it was Tom Brady, I can understand, but McNabb.
Hey! Here he is.
Gosh, about this. You know what? Kill me if I have to hear any more of that.
Oh, man.
Yep.
By the way, one of the only things I'm interested in going to Wrigley Field for is to check out that hot chick for Comcast Sports, that Kelly Kroll. That's the only bonus of going to this.
Okay, you know what? Hey, you know what? Just because of that, Chloe Hump, I'm going to get a game that's not being televised by CSN.
Ah!
Dude, we're going to a game that's not being televised by CSN. That's the one thing I got to make sure. Well, is this game on CSN or not? Because if it is, we're not going.
Hey, just because it's not aired on CSN doesn't mean she's gonna do. She's not gonna do a live report from the
you
Wrigley
better
Field.
hope WGN or ABC 7 is broadcasting it.
Oh man,
Or
Donovan,
you're not a fan of the
Hall of
Comcast
Famer.
Sportsnet, Frank?
I like them. They're all right.
All right.
Them is a Hall of Famer, and Brady will not be a Hall of Famer.
This one made me get totally the tee off.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Here it comes. Next.
Skippy Bayless said that U.S. Cellular Field is a pure dump.
Oh, my
It
God.
is?
Oh.
Oh, those video boards look nice.
That's a slap in the face.
Give me a second. I'm going to reveal something that we haven't done here on the Sports Drive called Screen Share.
Screen share.
And also, Arena Sports Network would like to welcome the Joshua Lopez.
What's going on?
Wait a minute, what's
Hey,
going on here? I hear
I'm
that.
playing the YouTube links this show.
It's not me. Ain't me.
Hey, me.
What the hell's going on here?
Dude, is our show coming to an end?
We go live on our network.
It's Panda.
Oh,
All right, give me
guys,
one
our show's being hijacked.
1 second. Skippy Bayless, this is me to you, you cock sucker. 1 second. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that? Let's go from this one to that one, that one. Oh, by the way, let me do this just
Hey,
for
get the
hell of
Mike
it,
Dicka
too.
one. Get the Mike Dicka one.
That's a great one.
I hate this. I have to admit it. It's like the Top Gun movie. Watch the birdie.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at this.
I can't see it.
Don't see this?
Oh yeah, I here it is.
Yep. Watch the birdie, Skip.
Wait, are those PEDs?
U.S. Cellular
Yeah.
Field under dump. Oh boy. You know what, Skip Bayless? You better be careful. Wait a minute. What the heck was that?
All right, hold up.
Let me ask you.
Oh, look at this, Justin. This
go back.
for today. Throwback
Hey,
Thursday.
one question. What's the one with Mario? I see Mario on the right. Hey, what's the one?
All right, I'm done before Sean's gonna kill me.
No, he ain't gonna kill you. That'd be murder, and he'd be locked up forever.
Oh.
Throwback Thursday. That was my favorite one. Hey, Skip Bayless, U.S. Cellular Field is 10 times better looking than Ratchet Field. You rat bastard. It's not a dump. They got the best food in the city. The United Center food is, it's okay. The
Justin
Horizon food is okay.
Hey, I
But
don't go.
the food at the U.S. Cellular Field is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Oh God, that guy's a trip too. By the way.
Man, I can't believe this. Are we gonna listen? Remind me not to put FS1 on when him and Shannon Sharp have their show, because I would die. It would kill me. It'd
Just
be murder.
having technical difficulties, buddy.
Jeez, everybody's having
No, I'm
technical
good.
difficulties.
Not
today.
me. I'm doing just fine over
I'm
here.
here.
Hey,
I'm
but
good.
did you guys get to see the picture of it or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
That's pretty cool, right?
You had to put Deflategate something or deflated something up there that pisses me off.
Hey, what do you mean piss you off? He only brought on himself.
Hey, well, this may piss you off. Skippy Bayless said that he ran into Pablo Sandoval at Wendy's last night.
Oh, they met at Wendy's. They may have had a big burger and fries.
You know what?
They got the Baconator.
Hey, you know what? I went to Wendy's 2 nights ago.
The Bacon Hater.
But maybe Pablo had a cheeseburger, and hopefully his belt didn't break off like what happened in Toronto a few months ago.
I have a question. Did Wendy's run out of hamburgers and sandwiches?
Oh,
Yep.
man, that's funny.
And Frosties.
And Frosties. Oh my goodness, they ran out of Frosties. How do you tell the children they can't
How
have a
about the
Frosty?
time we all get together, we all go to Wendy's, and we meet the panda there? I'm sure he would be very thrilled to have all of us meet him at Wendy's.
Hey, you know what? I just realized something. Snowman's gonna have to come back in here. I'll save this joke for the next time we have Snowman. And I'm.
What, Justin? What is it? You wouldn't mind?
I'd
Guys,
rather have the
we got breaking
cashier's
news.
autograph.
Hold on, we got breaking news. Beep 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 beep.
They had the autopsy report for Prince.
Oh yeah.
It said that he died from opioid overdose.
Oh,
So it was.
He died
so
from
he
a
OD'd.
overdose.
Yeah.
Great. Now
Another-
the media's gonna shove that down our throats.
I have some other breaking news to report about
Beep 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 beep.
the bad shooting that took place down in UCLA. And it turns out that a woman was shot and killed in her apartment by the gunman and stuff too on the kill list. So
Oh my
very
goodness.
sad news to report on this really terrifying thing that just.
Wait a minute. So
Doesn't
Sean,
go
Sean, a woman was killed by the gunman of the UCLA shooting?
Yes, that is correct. Reading it right now. Police found, quote, a kill list at the Minnesota home of the gunman who opened fire at UCLA on Wednesday. The Los Angeles Police Chief Charlie Beck told CNN affiliate KTLA. The name of the UCLA professor killed by the gunman was on the list, as was the name of another woman who police later found dead.
So Sean, let me ask you this: is the gunman still on the loose? I should say, the lamb, whatever.
The gunman's name is Manik Starker.
Yeah,
No,
but is he on the loose still?
No, he committed suicide.
Oh,
right?
all right.
Gunman Nanak Sarkar felt the professor he killed had released information, quote, that harmed him, Beck said. UCLA says this is absolutely not true. This is the workings of his imagination. The police chief said.
Here we go.
Oh no! Last quote for me. No.
Well, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I love entertainment.
Skippy Bash said that mine.
Zzz, zzz, zzz.
My New England Patriots should cut Jimmy Garoppolo and bring in Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow.
Oh!
Woo-hoo!
I'd
Great
say
idea. I'm all
yes.
for it. I'm all for it.
Yes.
Hey, you know what, Shawnee? Tom Brady can't play forever.
Get the pillows. Snap. Do something.
Hey, Shawnee, I got a good idea. Why don't you crash your head into a wall?
God,
No, this is funny. I gotta tell you, this is
I
hilarious.
can't believe this. I don't want Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow on the Patriots. They got their future quarterback, and Brady is going to overtake Montana for most Super Bowls. Justin, be quiet. I am not in the mood to hear about this from anybody about thinking that they need another quarterback. Brady has been sensational. He's won 4 Super Bowls.
He cheated 3 of them.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Yeah, he had 3 Super Bowls thanks to a kicker, and one of them were deflated.
And Spygate.
Hey, Browning, I got a message. How did it feel in February of 2005 when the Patriots beat the Eagles 24-21?
Hey, I want to know.
Hey, that was the day I stopped. That was the day I stopped being a Paul McCartney fan. By the
Hey,
way.
do you think Giselle has a
Really?
role in deflating? Hey, let me ask you guys this: do you think Giselle has a role in deflating these?
What is, Josh, what is with you and Paul McCartney? Okay, Paul McCartney.
I used to love the Beatles, but he did the halftime show for the Patriots
John
Super Bowl
Lennon.
game against the
John
Eagles, and I was bored.
Paul McCartney and Wings was a great band. I mean, they were great. He was a good singer. I mean, Paul McCartney and Wings. They performed in February of 2005.
Who's the halftime show this year? Does anybody know? Hopefully it's not Coldplay again.
Don't not Katy Perry.
God, Katy Perry was god awful. Hopefully it's not Beyonce, because Sean be worried about the people in the bathroom with the lights going out in the building.
Oh, wow.
All right, on that note, that is the wrap of the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. We'll have some more quotes for you tomorrow on Potluck Friday night. All right, before we do Fact or Fiction, we'll do a little fantasy booking, a little something we did the other day. Sean, you missed this because your internet booted you out.
That's his fault. Oh, it's his internet's fault.
This is little snares where me, Justin Browning, and Frank come up with some matches we would like to see in WWE video games, just for the hell of it. Or the little matches we make. And then after that, I want to rip the logo that Justin sent me the other day on Facebook Messenger.
Please.
Let's do some fantasy booking. Who wants to start first?
Frank, go for it.
Well, let me try and think about a fantasy booking matchup. You know what? Let me ask you this: how do you think Andre the Giant would do against the Great Khali?
Oh God!
I don't know.
Put that
Couple big
Punjabi prison.
I would. Okay, fine. We'll give the edge to the Great Khali here and play the pajama.
You know that Great Khali may have a chance to win that match because Andre the Giant would break the little bamboo sticks climbing.
I would like to see Roger Goodell against Vince McMahon in a Hell in a Cell.
Oh God!
Roger Goodell gets his butt kicked. Absolutely one of the most great commissioners in the history of sports.
I want to see Cactus Jack versus LeBron James with Barbie with him.
Hey, you know what? I would like to see. I just love another one. I'd like to see all the kids' serial characters in an elimination chamber.
Oh God! I want to see the Gopher for Caddyshack versus Batista.
There's nothing. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with Caddyshack. That's a great golf movie. That's got everything there with Rodney Dangerfield and Bill Murray and Kevin James.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Not.
Oh, jeez.
I want to see OJ versus Dennis Rodman in a straitjacket match.
I got a good one.
Or the Ambrose Asylum.
I like that match.
I got one more before we go to Fact or Fiction. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do a CM Punk versus Triple H in a Judy Bagwell Extreme Pole match.
Oh my god.
Hey, I got one more. Me versus a mystery opponent.
Really, Frank? That's the best you can come
Yeah,
up with.
I don't know.
Fill in the blank. Who should my mystery opponent be?
Sean.
Oh,
That would be kind of boring.
Oh, no. You're not going to pull that with me. Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a
Cody.
boring match.
Ric
for
Flair
Cody?
against Tom Brady in a submission match.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Sean,
Tom
remember
Brady, yeah.
Adrian?
Yeah, I remember that.
I got a good one.
What?
Roman Reigns versus Skip Bayless.
Reigns and Skip Bayless.
By the way, John Cena is hosting the ESPYs this year, for those that don't know already.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, that kind of has me scratching my head.
Hey, you've been enjoying wrestling so far, so
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah.
It's gotten better.
tonight I'll be doing the play-by-play article for SmackDown. You know what's cool with my articles? I don't copy and paste from every fucking website like all these other result articles.
Wait a minute, that's plagiarism.
Bags.
Hold on, that's plagiarism.
That is
Wrestling
and
Inc., Wrestling Observer. You can copy and paste.
and it's also because it's not only plagiarism, Frank, but it's also because I don't do the research.
Right.
Exactly. All right, let's go to Fact or Fiction. This is one of my favorite parts of the show. No, actually, I gotta do something really quick before that.
Okay.
Sure.
I thought the logo for the Philadelphia 76ers that Sean showed me before this past season was horrible, but the one that I saw the other day for the Florida Panthers is rainbow flaggish, to
And which
say
one was
the
that?
least.
What's the matter with the Florida Panthers logo right there? I mean, is there?
It is compare and other hot garbage.
God awful.
By the way, you know what? I guess
It's
you're
Mike Adamley bad.
Mike Adamley.
Yep.
It's amazing that teams
Yes.
always.
Yeah, freaking you didn't know Mike Adamley worked for the WWE.
Yeah, I
before?
knew that. He didn't work. Wait, hold on. Wasn't he a heel?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was a heel. He was actually a heel. I know that. This was about 10 years ago. I remember Gluey Hump.
Gluey hump.
You are the Gluey Hump. You should be honored.
Yeah, that logo is horrible, man. I'm maybe Campy World Stadium helped out with the design for it. I don't know.
Yeah, they could play at Camping World Stadium. There you go.
Oh, look at Justin Dick's screen share. Look at it.
Oh, no,
There.
God. Oh, my God.
What the heck is
Hey,
this?
Justin, talk so we can see the picture.
Get that off my screen.
Wow, that's the. Oh, wow,
There it
that's.
is.
Dude, that's the one. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That looks like one of those lines from Lion King, though.
That's
I'm a lion.
awful. You know
Yep.
what? It doesn't look European.
How do you do that?
It looks European.
Hey, did Vladimir Putin sponsor that logo?
I have a question. Is that a logo that a communist team would use?
I don't know. I know. That's funny.
Wow.
That is completely and utterly
I'm sure.
That is terrible.
I'm sure a person down there where the Florida Panthers play could give us each a jersey of that and stuff, saying "Happy birthday" or "Merry Christmas" to all of you. I'm going to send you this Florida Panthers.
Hey guys, I just realized something. What happens if the Stanley Cup final is the Florida Panthers and the Las Vegas Aces?
Oh, God.
You know what I'm going to say,
Those two
Frank?
logos shoved down our throat.
Frank, that is such a great question. Here's
That's
what's
terrible.
happening. If that happens, NHL will be boycotted for the entire Cup
Yeah,
Finals.
that's like saying you want to see the Jaguars versus the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
How
Jaguars
about
will win.
this? The AFC Championship game. The Jaguars against the Browns.
You know,
Jaguars win.
I gotta tell you, I thought the Anaheim Ducks logo was bad. That's not. We got a new winner. We got a new can.
Yeah, I agree with Browning. That's terrible.
That takes the cake.
All right, let's do fact or fiction before we head out of here. All right.
Radio.
Sure.
Fact or fiction? The Cubs will have more than 100 wins this season.
When they're playing, I'll say fact.
Right now, I'm going to end up saying fact. Right now, they're playing well. They're hitting. Their pitching has been great. I mean, Cub fans will be prepared for it too. They know eventually, okay, they're 36-15, but a slump will happen for them. Eventually,
Oh yeah, they happen.
yeah.
It happens.
All right, Brownie, Justin.
Fiction.
Fiction for Justin.
Oh, why fiction, Justin?
I just don't see it happening. I think they're gonna get into a slump. Just my opinion.
Well, I'll say this. One concerning thing is the Cubs only have scored 1 or 2 runs over the last 2 days.
It'll be close though. It'll be very close. I feel like
I'd say facts because they're on a good streak right now, but you never know. They'll come out.
It is.
Oh wait, by the way, I forgot to say this in Brownie's introduction because you're a sneaky bastard.
What?
I've been waiting to say this for the last 3 weeks.
What?
What is
outside of the sports drive?
Uh-huh.
Andrew Browning roams the streets of Kentucky around these local independent shows as a pimp. He is the Kentucky version of the Godfather. I see you with your little chains and your little outfit you wear at these shows. You're not fooling me.
Hey, Josh, what about you? Do you think the Cubs back protection? Do you think they'll win more than 100 games?
No, that's. I esoterically disagree with that assessment.
stop it.
I don't know coming, Josh.
I got you on that one, Browning. All right, fact or fiction? The Eagles will make the playoffs.
Fact.
Fiction.
No, you know what?
Whatever.
I'll
I
say
am quote, God dang
Shut up, Sean.
fiction. They do not have what
Dude, it's just simple. Just say fact or fiction. It ain't that.
We need to set up a Wii online bowling session with Sean Browning and me, who
Hey, you know
does a
what?
better job.
I'm not using bumpers like him.
Hey, you don't have to worry about it. It's a virtual thing, so you don't have to
I'll
worry
say, this,
about
I'll, say this, I'll say this about their playoff hopes. They're in better position than the Cowboys.
Justin, I saw that comment. That is really.
Hey, at least my Eagles don't cheat.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. They're not your Eagles. You're a fan of them. Cut that out.
Hey,
Yeah, you don't own the
want. I'm not Skip.
You're not the Eagles. You don't own them. Anyways, next one. Fact or fiction? Kevin Durant will become a Boston Celtic, according to Sean.
Fiction.
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 You know what? I did the research on my phone right here, and it's definite fact.
What, from the WEEI wannabe app?
You're not qualified to answer that. This was your.
It's fact! Because it's very simple. He said some good things about the Celtics back in March, and you know what? They're talking with them right now. And
He was being politically correct. Just because he says something good about a city doesn't mean he wants to play there.
I'll actually make you a bet. If Kevin Durant signs with the Celtics, I'll put a Celtics logo for 2 weeks.
The Panda will lose weight before Durant goes to Boston.
Stop it, because here's the situation. Durant has even said that he's expressed interest in going to the Celtics, and when that happens, I can't wait to get a Durant Celtic jersey.
He's
At the
also
mall.
expressed interest in Golden State and Miami.
Wait, the mall? Will Walmart sell them?
Yeah, just like I expressed interest in becoming a writing assistant for WWE.
It's going to happen. It's going to be a fact. And when it happens, I'm going to get the last laugh when Durant goes to the Celtics along with Al Horford.
Speaking of that, since I did the draft yesterday, fact or fiction, will I become a WWE writer in the next 10 years?
I can see that next 10 years. Take a little time, but you'll get there.
Okay. All right. I just want to do a little testing field. If you said no, I wouldn't be upset at you. I just
Well,
wanted to know.
hey, I'll help you get to wherever you need.
I appreciate that, bud. All right, here we go. Fact or fiction? One of us will run into Panda at Panda Express in the next year.
I'll say fiction. I won't even
Fiction
go to
for
that.
Frank. I'll guess Sean's saying fiction as
I
well.
don't go to Panda Express. That's
If
why.
that happens, and I meet the Panda at the Panda Express,
Can I have an autograph?
it'll be great. It'll be great to buy the man a lunch or a dinner.
Oh, God. You a hologram.
Dude, Sean, you're such a kiss ass doing that.
And also, it'll be great to get his autograph and talk about the times he's had as a baseball
Hey, you can check
player.
out chicks on Instagram. Why not?
Hey, Sean, let me ask you: are you gonna get this autographed on one of those Panda Express noodle boxes?
Noodle.
Oh, great!
So we're gonna get the autograph on.
All right, this one's for Justin. Here we go.
Fiction, though, for me on that one.
Fact or fiction? Eric Spoelstra will be the Miami Heat coach for the next 5 years.
I can see that.
Fact.
Fiction.
I'll say fact.
I'm going to vote fiction. The Heat aren't going anywhere.
Brownie?
Bias at its finest.
Brownie?
Fact.
Fact? Okay. Here's another one. This one's for Frank.
Sure.
Fact or fiction? Jake Arrieta will go to the New York Yankees in the offseason.
I'll say
Fiction.
fiction.
That's
The Yankees seem to not.
Why would anybody want to go
Sorry,
play?
Sean. Sorry, Sean. Fact.
Oh,
He's gonna choose money
You are
over a ring.
Well, you know what? At this,
Happen.
Sean, shush for a moment. Well, you know what? I'll say this. It was disappointing the way Jake Arrieta came out and said that he's thinking of his contract. I mean, that's seriously
That
disappointing.
sounds like something Derrick Rose would do.
Yeah, really. That pisses me off as a Cub fan.
Jake Arrieta would
Dwight
be
Howard.
more. Jake Arrieta would be a Red Sox instead of a skank.
Oh, shut up.
All right, fact or fiction? Campy World Stadium will be a success as far as stadium names in the future.
Fiction.
It's already
Oh,
fiction.
come on, Justin. According to Skip Bayless, he believes the Dolphins will be very successful at Campy World Stadium.
Hey,
Yeah, they will be. Very
it doesn't
successful.
matter. No matter what, we'll beat the Patriots. Where, whenever.
They're not beating the Patriots in Week 2 at Gillette Stadium. Heck no.
yeah, you'll be without Tom Brady.
Keep talking. Keep
Hey,
talking.
Browning, zip it.
All right, fact or fiction? Goldberg will be on WWE television in the coming year.
Fact.
This is for Brownie, Justin, and Frank.
That's a
I'm
tough one.
I'm a huge Goldberg fan, and I say yes. Yes.
I'll say in due time, but maybe not. That's a toss-up for me. I think he'll be back. The question is in the next year. I'll say fiction, but he'll be on somewhere down the road.
Will he be inducted in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, fact.
Yes.
Next year, yes. I say next year. Yes.
Fact. Well, I don't know about next year, but at some point he will be in the Hall of Fame. Fact, definitely.
Okay, I'll get off the wrestling one since Sean doesn't know what in the blue hell we're talking about. Here we go. Next one. All right, Sean Mann in the next year will not only graduate from college, but he'll get a haircut at a real barber shop in the next year.
Probably fiction. I mean, yeah,
Fiction.
one fact he'll graduate to fiction.
I'm
Yeah.
going to celebrate when I get my degree done in December, and that haircut at Walmart will always be tradition. Because they knew how to do the job.
He'll enjoy pizza at Subway and Walmart, and then get
Yeah,
a haircut.
let me go get a haircut at CVS today.
Hey,
Why
hey,
not?
Shorty, I got a good idea. Why don't you buy Pablo Sandoval a bunch of Walmart pizzas? I mean, not a bunch of Walmart Subway pizzas.
Subway pizza.
That's it.
Gosh, no, but when I go to Subway, I eat fresh, and the pizza's very good there. They got good pizza and stuff there.
Buy Pablo Sandoval for
Yeah,
them.
you'd be a good spokesperson for Subway, by the way.
And Walmart.
Hey,
Yeah,
Sean,
look-
hey, Sean, can you ask the people at the Subway you go to if they could sponsor the show?
Yeah. Hey, I got a good idea. Sean would be. Hey, Sean, this would be a
seriously,
great
that'd be a good
opportunity
thing
for
to
you.
know.
Hey, Sean, listen. This would be a great opportunity for you because Jared is, well, you know.
Oh,
Oh.
God, Frank.
You know what he's doing right now.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
That's brutal.
That would be a great
He's
opportunity.
dropping
Hey,
a
you know what he's
spoke.
getting? I'll get
Even I
Jared
wouldn't say
one's in
that.
prison.
I wouldn't say so.
Fact or fiction, Frank Sprankle will stop making his blue bumblebee outfits.
Hey, fact or fiction? Sean's gonna take off his shirt and jump up and down in front
Oh
of
my
him.
God!
Oh, you're sick.
Really, Frank?
All right, fact or fiction? Hawk Harrison should leave the commentating booth.
Fiction.
Fact.
Fact.
Fiction.
Brownie, this one's for you. This is the NBA Finals one.
Okay.
Fact or fiction? LeBron James will win his third NBA championship.
Fact.
I like
Fiction.
that shirt, Justin.
Yeah, that shirt is not worth the hell it beats with a mask on it, especially.
Phenomenal.
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 All right, last fact or fiction of the day. This one should be interesting.
Man.
The Patriots will have a better record than 8-8 this season.
Yeah, he probably will. I'll say fact.
Sean,
I say 9-7.
Sean's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Sean,
Yep, he's frozen.
He's going
you
to Subway.
Subway fresh.
he's probably taking the idea of being the new spokesperson for Subway. I support that idea.
Walmart boy. Walmart boy. I don't want to boot you.
We lost him.
I was gonna say fiction. I was gonna say fiction.
Well, I guess he doesn't get his spoken word then.
Oh well. You're lost, Walmart man. Walmart man. And then there he goes. All right, let's go to the spoken word, shall we? Who wants to start off first?
I'll start off. My spoken word is, wow, what? Enjoyment. That's what it is. Enjoyment. I enjoyed being with you guys.
Feeling is mutual.
Mutual. Phenomenal.
My spoken word is it's a great show, full of comedy, especially when it's going with this Skippy Bash show bashing Sean on half the time.
Yeah.
And it's deflated Patriots. So I can say that since it's not in here.
Do whatever you want.
But anyways, it was a good show today.
Yes, it was.
I agree.
Justin?
Frank did it very good. Enjoy life. Don't look at the negativity in life. The positivity is all where it's at.
POP, hold it down. Power of positivity, Michael. My spoken word goes like this: be the authentic product that is yourself. Sorry, I hacked you, Frank. Oh, my bad. Supposedly Taz is the only person that comes up with wrestling ideas. God, this guy's a jackass.
I can't say him. And Vince Russo.
He's lucky that that Bingo Hall crowd liked him. Sorry,
Yeah.
Frank.
Sorry. You don't have to apologize.
If it wasn't for Paul Heyman, he'd be nothing.
Period.
Period.
Here we go. My spoken word's gonna go like this: be the authentic product that is yourself. Have a
Amen.
good day. Oh, hey, Billy. Did you have a great hump day? Hey, Sally. How's your hump day? I have to do that. It's just for fun. You know, people like if you like for people that do the 9 to 5 jobs that are watching us right now, like you know people when you walk into the office building, like, oh hey Jack, how's your evening? Did you have a good dinner? Oh hey Sally, I heard you had an anniversary. Did it go out well? Oh hey Billy. The hey Billy part always cracks me up. All right. Make sure to follow the Walmart Boy at Twitter at SeanManASN. Give him a shout out. Tell us if you've seen a barbershop inside of Walmart, depending wherever you're at. Dubai, India, Bulgaria, Ethiopia, anywhere. Follow Brownie Master at Twitter at Brownie Master. Follow Justin at Twitter at IamJustinHill. He also helps us out on Twitter at @thesports_drive. I share my baseball articles on there, and Justin shares out the show on our Twitter account. So give us the support, and we'll appreciate it. We'll follow you back as well if you follow us.
Yeah, I'm about the
We're
people.
almost 100 followers.
I'll follow you back. I'm about the people.
Yeah, follow the Big Win at Twitter at BigWinFrank. Pretty simple. I
And I'll
gave him
follow-
the Big Win. I gave
I'll
him
follow
his
you
Twitter
back.
handle.
And I'll follow you back.
Likewise.
And keep up the good faith for the good man upstairs as well. I wanted to say
Yes,
that.
you and Peyton Manning.
50 on my hotel.
No, remember after the Super Bowl he said, I want to fake the man upstairs?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that he kissed Papa John's too on his way.
Yeah, he drank
Budweiser.
He drank a lot of Budweiser, or at least he said he was.
Yep.
All right, well, that's good. We're going to put a ribbon and a bow on this edition of the Sports Drive. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did doing it for you. For Walmart Boy, for the Snowman, who was popping in and out of Bumblebee, Indiana, Justin,
Yep.
Browning, the Big Win.
Bye.
I am the Gluey Hump. I am Josh Lopez. This has been Sports Drive. We'll be back tomorrow for Ball Luck Friday, Michael. See you later.
Who's next?